morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to take a look at another very cool product which is coming out in Japan. A product which should be making you pretty gosh darn jealous, and maybe a couple other little things as well. But we need to start off with this, because this is awesome. And I need to find out what the actual literal name of the product is now, don't I? Here we go. Special Jumbo Card Set Ogerpon. This is... Here's the thing. I love this, and this is actually something which I did tell you we saw a listing for months ago at this stage. And it looks really cool, but there's only one of them, and that's weird. But never mind. Also, there's something really obvious that you might have noticed and you might not, which I'm going to tell you about in a minute. But it is a new product which is coming out on Friday, May the 17th. And it is coming along with 8 packs of Mask of Change, a coin, a couple of promos, and a jumbo card. And one of the promos and the jumbo card, both of them are, well, it's an illustration rare Ogerpon. And sometimes I show you these kind of things in videos, and I get questions from you lovely ladies and gentlemen like, alright Wassy, but when are we getting it in English? And a lot of the time I end up saying stuff like, well, I know we're gonna be getting it in English, but I cannot tell you exactly when or exactly how. Yeah, I feel really confident I can tell you exactly when and exactly how. This is the Elite Trainer Box promo. I don't want to say 100% sure, so let's say I am 99.9% sure, give myself a little bit of wiggle room in case something weird happens, that this is our Elite Trainer Box promo. And the reason essentially is, we know we are getting an illustration rare Ogerpon as our Elite Trainer Box promo. That is official, that has been revealed, we know that for a fact. That is happening. Cool. We also know that this is now a promo coming out in Japan that we don't know exactly how we're getting it in English. And it's an illustration rare Ogerpon. So you mash those both together and what do you see? This is our Elite Trainer Box promo, which is lovely. So if you're wondering what the Elite Trainer Box promo is going to look like, this. And then, of course, usual deal, the Pokemon Center exclusive one will be exactly the same, literally identical, except it's going to have a Pokemon Center stamp on it. As a side note, except for a couple times they've done it accidentally, Pokemon do not show us the Elite Trainer Box promo before it's been revealed in Japan. That's a standard thing, incidentally, if you've not noticed. Cards are not revealed in English first. It doesn't generally tend to happen. So now that we have had this revealed in Japanese, it means that it's essentially fair game to be revealed in English, so hopefully we'll be seeing the English version of this before too long, which will be lovely. And it is just the Ogerpon we've already seen. We have seen the English version of this. It is that Ogerpon. Now, weirdly, my expectation was, and I told you this right back during the reveal of Twilight Masquerade, my expectation was there would be an illustration rare of this. It would come in the set, and therefore they would just take it out of our set to put it as an ETB promo. Seems like it's not in the set. Seems like it's in here instead, which is a little bit weird, because we've had products like this before. There was, now I think a bunch, we've only had a couple. We've literally had, I think, 3 of these previously, and they came around for V-Star Universe, and they had 3 of the, well, illustration rares or equivalents coming along as... Okay, right. So, there were 3 of them. One was Lapras, one was Mew, one was Latias. But they actually came with 2 jumbo cards each, because you could also get Galarian Moltres, Ditto, and Oricorio. So, there were only 3 different products, but each of the products came with 2 jumbo cards. Here you only get 1 jumbo card, but you do get a regular size promo, which is different, because remember the V-Star Universe products, we got 2 jumbos, but we didn't get the regular cards. You still had to pull that like normal. Now, in a video yesterday, I showed you the special illustration rare Ogerpon. I told you I wasn't really a fan. I told you some people would love them and that's lovely. For me, the art style wasn't doing it. This is doing it. I adore this card. I think this card is absolutely full-on proper job. Stunning. And yeah, Kodama here absolutely knocked it out of the park. I think this one is beautiful. So we're getting a jumbo version. And Japanese products are getting really quite easy to get hold of lately, touch wood. So I'm hoping I can pick this up pretty easily, because there is a 100% chance I'm going to buy this. I want it for the promo anyway. Although as a side note, look at the Ogerpon coin. It's adorable. So in terms of what this card actually is, it's a single prizer. Single energy, search your deck for 2 basic energy, reveal them and put them into your hand. Or 2 energy, 20 damage, plus 20 more for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So this can actually add up pretty quickly to 120 damage. They've got a full bench, 120. It's fine. It's all right. It's not a stunning card. It's not going to make a huge difference, but it is at least a decent card. I like it. It's cool. But there is one more promo coming, and they've not given us a big version of it, but we can see on the collage, the contents, phrase it how you will, they have got Ogre's Mask, a foil version of Ogre's Mask, which is coming as well. Of course, Ogre's Mask is not a rare card in Japanese, so we're not going to be getting a foil version of it, and Japanese sets don't do reverse holos. Special sets do, admittedly, but regular sets like Mask of Change, they don't do reverse holos. So this is a non-holo card in Japanese only. It's an uncommon. We will get it as a reverse holo in our set because that's how it works. But now Japan can go and get a holo version of it as well, which is kind of cool. And you put it all together and you end up with 8 packs, a coin, an amazing illustration rare promo, which I'm assuming is exclusive to this box, but we don't actually know yet, because Japan hasn't done this before, but I'm assuming it's exclusive. So yeah, coin, 2 promos, jumbo promo, and 8 packs. Yes, the jumbo promo does come in a frame. It's a cardboard frame. They're not great, I'll be honest with you. They're fine, but they're not particularly good. It's coming out on Friday, May the 17th, and it is retailing for 1,980 yen, which comes in, if we want to put it in dollars, at $13. Which, I'm sorry, that's absurdly cheap. I am desperate to pick this up. I think I should be able to, but I really, really want to. Now, this was actually revealed at the Aichi Champions League this weekend, and we do know that the next Champions League is going to be happening in Sapporo on Friday the 3rd of May and Saturday the 4th of May. If you want that in terms of Western tournaments, it's the weekend before Stockholm. I don't actually know if there is a Pokemon event in the US that weekend or in North America. It is. It's Indiana Regionals. I generally only think in terms of European events. It's the weekend before Stockholm, but it's actually the weekend of Indiana. But this is important because, I mean, firstly, it's always nice to have them, and they're always streamed. All of these tournaments are always streamed, but also there's gonna be Japanese news. Earlier today, I showed you those amazing Battle Master decks, which I could not be more in love with those ones. I mean, we kind of already done this. I literally did a video about it earlier, so I don't need to go into too much detail. But it's Charizard and Chen-Pao. They're basically Japan's version of the League Battle decks with alternate art promos and sleeves. They are so darned good. I did a whole video about them. I'll link it in the description. Go check it out. And then they showed us this, and they also showed us a reveal of Blissey, which I think is going to be amazing. I'm a huge fan of Blissey. And they showed us Scoop Up Cyclone is coming back. And they showed us the Hygenosuke Chansey, which also has an amazing artwork rare. It's been a good weekend for news. And if you're wondering, where's all this news come from? Well, it's come from Aichi Champions League. So the next time we're going to get a drop like this is Sapporo Champions League, which is going to be that weekend, same as Indianapolis Regionals. But you know the deal. Don't worry about, following the news. Wassie's on the case. I'm going to be clearing some time on those weekends. I'm not away. I'm not going to Indiana Regionals. I mean, it'd be weird if I did. I mean, look, if I get invited, I'll be going, but it's very unlikely I'll be there. However, I'm going to be here. And I'm going to be checking the news and bringing you everything you need to know. So if you're not subscribed already, do make sure you do, all right? For now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about this news. I want to know what you think about this Ogerpon. I want to know if you would pick up this kind of product if it released in the West. So go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at Lawasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Danger Morales, who's been a supporter of ours for a long time now and is a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.